They will all be there in the end.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thanks, Penguin. How'd you get up to Iowa?
Walked.
It's a long way to walk.
What's your name?
I'm Adam.
It's a pretty nifty guitar.
I've got a band I play in actually.
A band?
Playing a band called Daylight Savings Account.
I heard about you. So, I heard you have some friends.
I do, yeah. I started up this project called Adam and Friends, which is me and my friends. Basically, I just get a lot of my good musician friends. We show up at a bar and take it over for a night. Each of us plays for like a half an hour.
A half hour?
Half hour, that's it.
How do you make any money that way?
It's more about friendship and the collective.
I have a little advice for you, Adam.
Tell me about it.
Friendship doesn't pay the bills.
But friendship's way more important than money is.
Oh. I'm hot. So you looking forward to 319 Fest?
Yeah!
Are you guys excited?
Yeah, of course.
What are you most excited about?
I am excited about the community coming together and seeing what they all have to offer creatively.
Meeting new people, making new fans, becoming fans of new bands, stuff like that. Stoked for the bands and artists, honestly.
I think it's great, especially just because you get out and you get to see the local bands around here, because it's really great, and you discover new types of music and new bands you really like.
All the other projection, honestly. The projection, definitely.
Pretty girls. I heard there's gonna be a strobe light bounce house there.
That's awesome.
There's gonna be a show like Bounce House? Because okay, I'm going to artists like that and stuff like.
What?
Aren't there gonna be like techno artists and like?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick.
Questions with Sean.
I was actually exposed to music at a young age. My dad used to be a drummer and he was really big into music. I've been really involved in spoken word poetry. There's Voice Box Poetry Slam. There's Create. I went to a meeting with them, talked to them. They seem like they've got a good hands-on experience of collaborating artists together. So we might be having a booth at the 319 Fest.
Hi, I'm the professor and this is the litmus test. Zombie apocalypse! What's behind the explosion of zombie mania in recent years? Could it be a string of decent zombie movies and literature, internet hype, or is it simply a byproduct of a society composed of post-industrial malcontents who are reveling at the notion of being able to hack each other to pieces with complete moral impunity? Don't ask me, I'm just an educator. But I do know this. Even though science has not yet been able to find a pathogen that would turn somebody into the classic cinematic zombie, the fear of such an event is ever present in the minds of contemporary Americans. I'm here to answer the question I know is on your mind. Are you a zombie? Marker number 1. Do you have a giant, pus-filled, bloody gash taken out of you? In a suburban or urban environment with very little predatory wildlife, there's very few ways that this can happen. And since kids might be watching, I will not be mentioning the most common way, but the second most common way is most certainly the undead. Marker number 2, skin problems. Have you turned any shade of green recently? Is your skin covered in lesions and or exceptionally pale? I'm talking dead person walking pale. Because after all, that is the definition of a zombie. Marker number 3. The hunger. Do you wish to consume the contents of your roommate's head? Although zombies do not have monopoly on this type of behavior, they come pretty gosh darn close. And feasting on gray matter goulash is a sure sign that you've turned into something horrible. Which brings us to the litmus test. The surefire way to determine whether or not you have joined the ranks of the undead. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? If so, you cannot be a zombie. Because as is widely known, the zombie pathogen makes quick work of its victim's brain, turning about 90% of it into refried beans. So relax, you're not a zombie. Yet. I am the professor, and this has been the litmus test.
I'm Luna Jensen. I'm from Massachusetts. I'm on my first tour.
Are you excited?
Yes, I definitely.
How long have you been on tour?
About a month.
How many dates after this?
I think 10.
We got Kidnap the Sun and the Casual Affair here. You want to look like maybe a sexy pose? There you go. Now you're doing
Alright.
Gets the link.
We just signed with Monolith Management.
What are like a couple of things you guys would advise like to do or not do?
Treat each other like a family. That's the biggest thing, because all bands fight. It's not a matter of whether or not you're going to fight. It's how you treat each other that's going to help you guys stay together long enough to actually do something worthwhile.
We're all friends.
Yeah,
it's true. Now you guys got a new album coming up.
Yes.
Yep.
Talk about that.
It's called Safety in Numbers. It's going to have 7 tracks.
Yeah.
7 tracks on it. They're going to be fully remastered and everything. We should be having, like I said, it's coming out on August 8th.
Talk louder.
So, August 8th. August 8th.
I was just kidding about making fun of you guys.